And we're back.
Tears of
Uh,
the Kingdom.
yeah, we got a release date, May 12th,
Uh,
right?
yeah, we got to finish this game up before then. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to throw
It's
it
true.
callously to the side.
It's true. I'm so grateful that it's coming out after final exams and essays and everything. Thank you, Nintendo.
It's just I can't. I had a lot of fun playing Elden Ring alongside of you and discovering
Mhm, mhm,
things.
mhm, mhm.
And I'm just like, I can't wait to do this with my friends. With Tears of the Kingdom, which is like it's gonna be like that, but a lot more accessible to people.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no multiplayer, but
No multiplayer, but I do definitely want to be like, okay, we just need to like get this set up, so we need to create the culture of, guys, look at this fucking shit I found.
okay, we checked this one.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
games.
Yeah, I remember one of these was so obviously a fucking trap.
Oh, I don't remember that. That was an
Yeah,
interview? You think that's a trap?
yeah. Because talk to Koiki, because he's like, I got this information from Koiki, and then
Oh, right.
and so it felt like
Yes. Write them back. How do I... Okay, can I... Oh, yeah.
yeah. He said not to write back though. They could track us.
Oh. Right. Well, okay.
It's up to you. Like,
I'm
I think
very
it's also fun.
curious. Yeah.
Like, look, worst comes to worst, we go fuck up some pigs.
I'm gonna read that again. He does, yeah, he does say don't reply. Are you sure that...
Look,
This
this
guy
might
might be a
not be.
friend.
Yes, but also him apologizing and them pointing out, I wonder what he's apologizing for. But again, I'm fine with like going, okay, let's you know what, this is dumb, but I want to see
Wait.
where the storyline goes.
No. It's Koiki who's apologizing. Kiryu's not apologizing. He's like,
No. Koiki's
oh,
apologizing, and I
sorry for
think
giving this guy our email address?
sorry, I think he gave up the information during an interview because he's like, I'm sorry, I have a wife and kids. Maybe there's, yeah, like, please understand. And then we also get this one where it's like,
Okay, well
hi.
we can go look at their website. We don't necessarily have to agree to an interview.
Okay, but are we going to their insight and
Are we
putting in yams? Are we like,
is it gonna download like spyware onto our machine?
well, I think it's more like they'll like ping our location kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean we can always reset. I want to see it.
Like, I'm even fine not resetting. I'm just going. This is just me, like, Mad Max gif.
Yeah.
That's bait.
Oh yeah, if I was playing The Sprawl or like Mech Noir or whatever, I would not respond to this email. Special Investigations Office, right? Password yams.
Gams. The game crashes, you fool.
Game over. I would love that. That'd be great. Password verified. Ooh, see, we got some stuff to read.
Oh, yay, reading.
So we're playing an RPG. JDF Yokozuka incidents. Employee number 8341G Shinji Hamasaka collecting data on the JDF Yokozuka-based incident. The JDF seems to be taking extreme measures to maintain secrecy. The information acquired from the I keep wanting to say OSU. The OCU intelligence backs up this report. The accident itself might have been a cover-up operation. Alternate sources of info might be the Department of Public Safety or OCU Army Intelligence. We need the password, J1D2F3. Can you write that down, please?
Yes, 1 second. I will open up a notepad. And... Okay. J1D... 2F3, and this is for...
This is for, the JDF. No, this... Oh, sorry. This is from the OCU Army Intelligence page.
Okay.
What's number 2? Shinji Hamasaka. I checked the records of personnel and cargo movements to find anything unusual. On several instances of some unspecified cargo being transferred at odd times with extra security. During my research, I ran across the trails of many foreign agents, especially the USN's FAI. They all seemed very interested in the transferred item. I confirmed the Department of Public Safety was active as well, but could not access their the webpage. The website is DPS Government Japan. Alright, let's go look at DPS Government Japan. Yeah, we don't even have to. This seems fine. This seems safe.
Yeah.
I think the guy wanted us to. The guy was giving us info as like a bribe to get us to agree to an interview. I think.
Oh, so real quick, Wyatt, as I was saying real quick.
Yeah.
So, one of the many things announced yesterday, I decided to check out the demo for Octopath Traveler 2. A game series with extraordinary mechanics and stories that apparently the stories can be very good, but the characters don't interact in a way that makes it go, that's not what I want from RPGs.
Yeah.
But I wanted to at least check out, okay, we got 8 new characters. Maybe there will be more interaction, but I want to see, is anyone called to me? God damn it, Wyatt.
Uh-huh.
They put the Count of Monte Cristo as a playable character.
Ooh.
They put this guy, Oswald von Steen.
That's a great name.
He is a scholar in a wintry prison who has been there for 5 years after apparently murdering his wife and daughter because there was no sign of any your house burned down, killing both of them. There was no sign of any propellant or conflagration, and as a scholar, we know magic. And we said nothing, but we know the name of the man who's behind this, Harvey. And so his is just a quest for revenge where you start off in prison, muzzled so that you can't use your magic. And I'm just
oh, I love this.
Yeah. Also,
just
there
make a
is
whole game about that. That's sort of my problem with Octopath Traveler, is it's often it feels like they had 8 kind of thin game ideas, and we're like, well, we'll just do all of them.
Yeah, I also gotta say, there's a merchant here who is both a JoJo character and a himbo, and is such a cute character. His name is Particio Yellowwill.
Wow.
He's a merchant who looks like a detective. I've sent you a picture. And I'm sorry, here is his quote. "I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world."
Incredible. He does look like a detective. He looks like Dick Gumshoe.
It's just I'm like, who is this dumb himbo merchant? He's like, I'm going to erase poverty. And I'm like...
By being a merchant.
And I'm just like, you know what? Which, the merchant from the first game was the most interesting story from what I played, because she was just... Everyone else was could be so self-serious, and she was just a girl who wanted to get on ships and see the world. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, she was fun. She reminded me of, what's her name from Stormlight Archives?
Risen,
yes, thank you. Give me that password, please.
Okay. J 1 D 2 F
3. What? Wait, what was this was for the USN Navy, wasn't it?
OCU Army Intelligence.
Ooh, oh, FAI, my bad. My bad. Sorry, everyone.
But yeah, I also checked out Sea of Stars. The demo for like 5 minutes and then deleted it because I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I just want to experience this.
Oh yeah,
like,
we got Next Fest stuff to talk about too.
It felt so good. The polish on that game is so high, and I just went, yeah, no, I'm gonna play through this.
Is that
I'm gonna
coming
love
out this year?
August. So we got time.
Oh man. I may take back that this is Year of the Mech, but this is definitely Year of the RPG.
Yeah, like between Chained,
I guess Chained Echoes came out last year, but the very end of the year. Can you give me the password again? Sorry.
J1 D2
D2
Mighty Ducks F3.
Nani?
Yeah, this is for OCU Army Intelligence.
Do we not have that unlocked? I just assumed that this would that this would be. Okay, I guess we can't look at that right now. We'll have to wait until we unlock.
Well, that was
page.
the FIA. Do we not have an OCU page?
No, that's the all we got. Oh! I'm sorry, everyone. I'm stupid. I forgot which one the OCU was.
I'm sorry that Wyatt doesn't know how to internet everyone.
Listen, we have a lot of acronyms in this game.
Aquanim.
This is troop deployment. This is an army intelligence. We looked at this. We may still not have the page unlocked for the OCU either. Yeah, no, this is the only page for the OCU. Alright. We got more emails to look at, though. Because we got some funky... Should we agree to that interview? Of course. I'm so torn on this.
Do it, coward.
Okay, fine. Of course we're not the culprits. We only tried to help someone from the base. The GDF statement is alive. We cannot say anything more, nor do we want you to write the article. Oh, okay. If we don't want him to write the article, then I'm not going to send it. I like that we can read it. What would we say to Koiki? We want to know what the JDF is after. Do you think you could find any information on the Kirishima Industries server? Ooh. Should we implicate him?
I mean, we are dumb anime boys.
I like Mr. Koiki. I don't want to get him in trouble. But also we can unlock secret information.
Yeah, our secret missions where we need to save him.
I'm curious. We can answer these at a later time anyway. If y'all have thoughts on this, write in. Oh, I didn't mean to close it at the mailbox. We read this one. FBI headquarters, serial killer in Virginia. The FAI personnel database password is IAF002. Okay. That one we have access to. You got mail from a girl. Wait, is their password really
Uh-huh.
It's just IAF 2.
Backwards.
Yeah, that's so funny. IAF. IAF 002.
Oh my god, I love this. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff about Tears of the Kingdom, a cool game that doesn't have the internet in it. But you know what it does have, Wyatt? Amiibo functionality.
Uh-huh.
And this is very silly, but I also love this. The thing you get if you connect the amiibos is the Zelda amiibos is you get unlocked skins for your paraglider. And I need to share the one with you for Majora's Mask link.
Oh, file number. Okay, I'll have to come back here later too. Oh yeah, that's Majora's Mask. I love that.
Yeah. Also, I said there's an article above there.
Yep, you sure. Yep. Okay.
Where I was like, I'm gonna send this to you, but I don't know if I should talk about it on stream.
If you're curious, you can go do your own research on this. CD Projekt Red appears to have made an interesting update to The Witcher 3.
Uh-huh.
Truly a dedication to detail from our dear studio, CD Projekt Red.
You know, if there's one thing I know, it's, you know, their eye of detail for anatomy.
I remember hearing something about this with Cyberpunk 2077 too. I feel like this occurred then as well. Someone at CDPR really likes to model anatomy.
I mean, on the bright side, I do know that CDPR went both ways for
Yes.
Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, we got this new vendor. And then Ryo goes, Jinguchi. Ryoko, are you okay? I was supposed to see you on the news. I still can't believe it. Let me help you. Look into the Ministry of Peace site to find out what the police are up to. The password is 992. The OCU Intelligence CIU website password is C41506. Can you write down OCU Intelligence CIU password?
Yes.
A lot of passwords.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we don't have the OCU Intelligence page, but we do have the Ministry of Peace page. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 992. Yeah, Ministry of Peace 992. What's this one? You're working with the USN. Spend a friend. Oh yeah, the USN Navy password is being Marines. Let's go look at the Ministry of Peace one first. Forum. Japan. Government. It's nope. Japanese police. Oh, wait. Is this a separate thing? It's weird that we get the password, but we don't get the website. Unless I'm missing something. Internal password Marines. Ah, he lied.
No, he said it would probably be something
Like,
easy, like Marines.
okay, what's another boats?
Navy?
Navy. Oh, wrong.
B.
Password B. Let's try Navy. What's another common?
Navy, SEALs?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, if those still exist. It's not ship. Let's try SEALs. A-L.
Oh. Wyatt,
Yeah,
I looked it up.
yeah. What is it?
Marine. No S. That's the
Oh.
difference. Which we would have never gotten back to.
Overthinking it.
Yeah. Guys, with the S has another character, it's more secure.
Thomas Jefferson. Oh no, that's the boat. It was like Captain Thomas Jefferson. Oh no, Captain of the Thomas Jefferson. From Department of Defense to Captain Thomas. Wait, oh no, okay. Orders, priority mission, assigning unit to your ship to retrieve stolen weapon from the JDF FA mission unit includes the access weapons details in the FA database with password below. Top secret information for your eyes only. IAF 001. Okay, let's see this. I A F 001. Midas. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh no, they let Wyatt have lore.
Yo, look at this. Matter irradiating dissociative acceleration system.
I believe you mean matter irradiation type dissociated acceleration system.
Yeah.
So it's actually MITAS.
MITAS. A device using auric radiation to create energy. You can't do that. Able to separate the positrons, neutrons, and electrons in auric radiation to extract energy. Auric radiation is vast kinetic energy and breaks the molecular bonds of anything in its path. On contact with water molecules, auric radiation turns into a stable element, loses all energy, and poses no threat to organisms or the environment.
Okay, so we just gotta use water.
Well, yeah, that's why it doesn't cause any, That's why it doesn't cause any nuclear radiation, I guess. Midas's potential is a new energy source. Military potential is outlined below. Energy capacity. Current models are less effective than nuclear weapons. More effective models can be made. Reduced cost. The weapons output is adjustable. Separate tactical and strategic weapons are not needed, resulting in lower costs. Deterrence factor. The auric radiation used in Midas is stable once it fuses with water. Therefore, it does not cause contamination. Nuclear weapons only have deterrent value, while Midas can be used as a conventional weapon with the power of a nuclear weapon. Great! Currently, auric radiation control is not stable, but Amir Klamsky's research team is researching this. I love a weapon that has all the power of a nuclear bomb with none of the drawbacks.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that it's a bomb!
No, why? That's the selling point.
Head of Midas Research is Amir Klamsky with labs in Alaska, Vermont, and California. So far, her team is the only one to successfully contain the radiation. USN Radiation Lab website. Nice. I like that it's just a web address that you can log into. But I guess it's as silly as the public-facing password input service thing. This is what the Internet of Things will get you. They have an internal thing as well. Activities. The USN Radiation Lab researches ways to safely use radiation as a power source, as well as for medical and industrial purposes. With our neutron beam, radiation containment technology is advanced where we can provide a third more power to the USN. Vermont facility, cancer treatment equipment, California facility, Alaska facility, Amir Klamsky. She's from Anchorage. Is that why she's Russian? Because Alaska's close to Russia? Did the USN eat Russia?
You can't just ask what's Russian.
That'd be interesting.
I apologize to anyone who came here for hot mech action.
We have, listen, we have some hot mech action. We got a new website to look at. It sells mech parts.
Grabs my gunpla and weep into it.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
Yes! The BBS in the garbage pit. This is incredible. Hacking contest at SIT. There's going to be a hacking contest at the Sydney Institute of Technology. A $100,000 award if you make it to SIT's mainframe Vega in 2 weeks. Isn't it cool? I can't wait, Justy. I know the guy who programmed the system. He got 50 grand from another contest in the USN 5 years ago. Anyway, I got finals during the week of the contest. Oh well.
Relatable content.
Garbage pit. No weightlifting. GPM map. What? No weightlifting is a protection breaker. Automatically enters the required parameters to unlock files. Oh hey, we got that file that we couldn't read.
I love that we found the Horus faction in this game.
Yes. Have to buy this. Jade Metal Lyman Zenislav is my first project on Wave Studio 3D. Use it on your desktop. Okay, so they don't sell mech parts, but they do sell file unencryption tools. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Desktop, data list, text data. Use tool.
No
weightlifting. Armored Kinkakuji Special Edition. Here are some hints on unlocking passwords to many websites. Certain websites require password to access information you want to see. Figuring out the password is to find a rule the website uses. The Department of Public Safety replaces letters with numbers. Oh boy. Okay, internal information password replaces Japan's P with a 9, making it Janainan. Okay. I don't want to do that. File get government time name Amir. Okay. I'm not quite that much of a freak. We can't uncompress this. We can't unlock this. Okay.
But we can change our desktop.
We can, but why would we?
Because, well, we want to look at least.
Okay. Wait.
No.
Configuration, sorry. That's a Mac. Oh yeah, I forgot we downloaded that. So this is, we want this cop lady to be praying for our success.
Praying for your safe return.
Alright. Internet time over. Time to go back to killing people.
Oh my god. We survived it, folks. You and me.
The enemies are inside the base. Were you Saman?
Yeah, dispatch the Wanzo forces. Stop them.
I brought former Lieutenant brought former Lieutenant Jose. What do you want from a prisoner like me?
You've been guilty of insubordination in the past. But we keep you because you're an exceptional soldier.
I'm not going back to the battlefield.
Love is a battlefield. I regret the loss of your wife. It was an accident. Neither the military nor you are at fault.
I can't tell if this guy is French or Russian. An accident, you say? The military attacked, knowing there were civilians in the area. Do you still insist that the military wasn't at fault?
We didn't know your wife would be there.
I followed orders and destroyed the enemies along with my wife. Now that she's gone, I have no reason to fight. I'm no longer a soldier.
So you'll live the rest of your life as a prisoner.
I deserve no better. We got a real sad man, dead wife here.
Yeah. I'm thinking about letting you go after this mission. You'll be acquitted and given an honorable discharge.
Also, I gotta say, one of my players for a while played a character who was definitely a sad man, dead wife, and we jokingly called him that. But then the character he made after that, we started calling Chad Man alive wife.
Okay, very funny thing, my grandma got a pair of new kittens and one of their names is Chad.
Great.
I was like, look at the Chad cat. How about it?
I can't fight.
I think you'd rather be a free man.
Can I trust your offer? Or we're gonna kill this guy.
Of course.
Fine. This is the last time.
That's right.
What's the mission?
The enemies are slowing the transport of the new weapon. Destroy them. I'm counting on you.
Great. Cool.
Also, White, that's a Michigan accent.
Okay. You know, I couldn't say. I've never been to Michigan. Never been to Michigan.
Michigan doesn't exist. Anyone who tells you they're from Michigan is a spy. We drew it into all the maps to make America look bigger.
Move it to the transport. Controller lost connection again.
Move it to the transport.
Uh-oh. 1 second. Alright, fixed it. Hurry it up. The enemy's on its way.
This is where Alyssa and Midas are.
A container. Kazuki, take this container.
Sorry, just take this container and in remembrance of me, for it is my body. Okay.
Uh-huh. Enemies, hurry.
Huh?
Whoa.
Does this guy have a sick mech? Yeah. What's up, Josie?
I'm sorry, but you'll go no further. Please surrender. I don't want to have to fight.
His mech says Marine on it. The password was right there.
Uh-huh.
What?
Sorry, I sipped so much.
Big sippy.
Big sippy. Oh, this is great. Stop. I don't want to fight another meaningless battle.
Then why don't you get out of the way?
If you wish to fight, I will give you no mercy. Alright, here we go. Man. There we go. Ow. I can't, I couldn't see the placement zone. I didn't know what was going on. Alright. Okay, so yeah. How about that Nintendo Direct, huh?
I'm so happy about so many things.
I need to get my Nintendo account back.
Oh, also a huge thing for me and my sister. Layton's back.
Layton's back, baby. The king returns.
Yeah, that's really fucking exciting. Maybe now they'll finally put him in Smash.
He's gotta be like a trophy in Smash, right?
He is he's an assist you can get.
What does he do? Do you know?
I do not. I believe he just will cause it. He's kind of like Nintendogs, causes
Right.
stuff to appear like puzzles and stuff. I believe.
He should make you have to solve a puzzle.
Uh,
The entire game stops, and whoever solves the puzzle first, gets a buff or something.
you're able to see again.
Alright, but if one person can't see, nobody can see. So they need to make it competitive somehow.
No, that's my point. Nobody. Oh, right, because people mostly play couch co-op,
Yeah.
don't they?
The game is designed for couch co-op.
Your mom's designed for couch co-op.
Well, alright then.
I said that and realized, man, that worked way better than I meant it to.
Whoa, what is this?
Gib!
Is this a
Why?
mobile armor? Be careful, everyone. What is that? An OCU prototype. Be careful. That commander. That's unnecessary.
Okay, but give? Axe.
Axe. Yeah, if I had my Nintendo account unlocked, I would have gone and purchased Metroid Prime Remake because it's too cool for them to have just stealth drop that. I love a stealth drop.
I am currently broke, but also I'm gonna wait till the end of the. I'm waiting because physical release.
That's fair. Haha. Rip.
Haha. I really like those drones above. Okay, Wyatt, please click on that guy. You should be able to view his stats, our prototype.
Yep.
Okay, there is a guy in there.
Yep.
Go over to let's see what he got.
Beam.
Experimental beam.
1 to 9, accuracy 90%. I think that we can see their piloting rank. We haven't seen many beam-type weapons yet, huh?
Yeah, 2 seconds. I just wanted to see if it's actually possible for us to capture this.
That would be something. Oh, I can hit this guy. Eject punch?
Yeah, this is why I switched him over to this one.
Oh, you got the eject arms. I forgot about that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's switch this out for a void.
You think?
He can take hits.
Yeah.
Eject punch is so good.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta take that. I mean, the other thing is that, like, it'll... Nah, yeah, we want it. Like, we want to load up on Eject Punch and have that activated as much as fucking possible.
I love to steal mechs. We only have 5 missiles. Let's hit the big guy.
Okay. Unlike other vehicles despite being operated by a regular pilot, Kodamari cannot be forced to surrender or have its pilot injured or ejected.
Yeah. I kind of figured, but...
I figured, but it's like, if it's possible, then... give.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot that he's in this fucking bulldozer of a mech.
Uh-huh.
This man has hacked his cat.
Yeah.
Fuck you, John Deere.
Right to repair.
Actually, however, John Deere, if you would like to sponsor us...
Hey, nice.
Yeah, I don't know, what were you excited about with the Direct?
What was I excited about? The new Pikmin looks neat.
Yeah? Are you a Pikmin guy?
No, but I would become a Pikmin guy. Ah, crap.
Oh, I was also really excited, like, Patrick and Kato from Waypoint. I was like, Ghost Trick! I always wanted to,
oh yeah,
play
Ghost
that.
Trick! I'm excited about Ghost Trick for sure, for sure. I've also never played that.
Also, I like them as, like, a cop game, and then it's like, wait, this anime digital cop game actually looks pretty fucking sick.
It looked interesting.
No, I'm just saying, the animations were great. The battle animations were fantastic.
They were.
The team did a good job. Like, I don't know if I want to play it, but it looks sick. What kind of weapon is that? A functional beam weapon. We can't handle that kind of firepower.
Can we run away? I mean, I can't
No, we
run
gotta take it
anywhere.
down. Oh, yeah. No wavies.
Oh, this is bad.
Just take him out.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get shot again and killed. I'm gonna hide behind this barrier. Oh boy. Okay. Emma's gotta do it. Oh, my arm got blown up.
No. AP. You're low on AP. Too, I think.
Yep.
Try firing. Yeah, minus 13.
Oh, I need 13. Okay, well.
Yeah, you're confused, it looks like. It raises
I
up.
thought we confused him. Okay. Oh, no, I can't do anything. Okay, I'll go over here and heal. Oh, actually, wait, that's a bad spot. I didn't notice that other mech. I'll go over here and heal. Oh, I only have shield repair. Okay, well. Alright, fine. I'll just sit over here then and do nothing. Nice. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job, Ryogo.
Rio Goat.
Truly the Rio Goat.
Hop, hop, hop.
Hop, hop, hop.
Save us, Dennis.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, my controller again. 1 second. Okay, we're back. I'll buy a new controller, but not a new controller. I'll buy a new USB thing, wire, by the time we play next time. Sorry about that. This isn't great, but maybe we'll get a good attack. Die, which we will. Okay.
Wait, did you not use the shotgun?
Would the shotgun have gone off first?
Yeah.
Oh,
Range goes before melee.
well,
I said to use the shotgun.
Anyway. I would have died anyway.
Oh, were you were defending?
Yes, I was defending.
Oh.
The moment we can actually hard fight, I'm the one that's playing.
I'm sorry, the last fight was fucking
Right.
dire.
Sorry, and also you fought the you also fought the greatest mechs of all time.
Uh-huh.
Last fight was dire, you're right, I forgot about that. Well, this is bad. Maybe if we blow up the mobile armor, we can get a victory condition? I don't know. Wrong spot. Okay, well, Ryogo's doing just fine.
Ryoga can kill everyone here on his own.
Maybe. Maybe he can, if he keeps getting rate of fire up. If he keeps getting rate of fire up, maybe he can.
He's real close to losing his gun arm.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, not again. Okay, I'm gonna go find another cable. I can probably borrow one from my sibling. Okay, wire acquired. Sorry about that. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna block this. Oh, it's the shield that got destroyed.
Okay.
Oh no! Emma! Shield wasn't strong enough. 88%. Let's see if I can blow this thing up. Ooh. Man, I'm really having a great day for technology. 84%.
Yeah, you're super close, so sniper rifles are good.
Right. Stupid. Oh, well, Yeah, that's it. There's no way.
There's the Rio goat.
Maybe if I blow this guy up, something will happen. I didn't even blow him up. I can't even attack. Oh, just kill us. Just kill us. Maybe we're supposed to lose this fight.
There's some real Doomer vibes from you, Wyatt.
Yeah. I shouldn't even bother blocking.
Yeah, what's the point of anything?
What's the point of anything? What's the point of anything? Oh. Anyway, the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the new Advance Wars, although honestly, I preferred the way the game looked on the GPA, so I don't know if I care that much, but Advance Wars
Fire
is really
3!
good. Yep, shame it'll be erased from time. Get wrecked, loser.
I mean, yeah.
This is it. Form address received. Rip. I'm trying to remember what else got announced.
Here, I'll pull it up.
Was there a new RPG? There was a remake for a thing, I thought, like a Tales game.
There's, I know Tales of Symphonia is getting ported. Baten Kaitos 1 and 2, which was...
yes, that was it.
A game series I never touched, but it also was like, huh, really interesting that it was just like, oh, here's a like card building RPG, and it's just like, this is right happening at the right time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what did those originally come out on?
GameCube.
Ah, GameCube. Ah, the GameCube. The GameCube.
The system with the handle.
The system of the gods.
Oh, Harmony: The Fall of Reverie looked really interesting. Very stylish visual novel. Where you're traveling between two worlds, siding with gods called Aspirations.
This is ringing no bells for me.
The other thing was them adding Game Boy games.
Yes, yeah, that is pretty cool. I do love a Game Boy game. My DS still works and can still run Game Boy games, including secret Game Boy games.
It's always ethical to hack your 3DS.
No, my regular DS.
No. That's just that's
Yes.
a meme that's been going around because the store is closed.
Yes.
No, I still have my DS and 3DS.
I never had a 3DS.
Great console. Loved my 3DS.
I stole my siblings to play Bravely Default and Link Between Worlds. But those are the
Link
only-
Between Worlds was such a lovely little gift to me.
Yeah, that game's great. I'm kind of sad that like we're at the end of the era. That was the last Zelda handheld game.
What about Breath of the Wild?
Well, yes, but exactly like that's what Zelda handheld games are now, just regular Zelda games. Okay, so we need to really focus fire, people.
I mean, in some ways, I feel like the Link's Awakening remake feels kind of like handheld Zelda.
That's true. Like, maybe they'll put out more games like that on the Switch, but I can't attack this guy. No, he's...
It's very funny, Wyatt, because I realize the thing we're doing is we're talking about the difference between Smash Brothers Link and Toon Link in the, like, game appeal.
Yeah. God, this sucks. Those stupid turrets are so hard to hit. I think I'm gonna focus fire them with missiles. Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and then as you said, Next Fest is also happening.
Yes, yeah. I'm like
Nothing
kind of
cool
more
there,
excited
though.
about Next Fest than the Nintendo Direct, except for Breath of the Wild release date. Sorry,
I mean, yeah, but when's the last? Yeah, why you don't have your Nintendo account? When's the last time you played on your Switch?
2 years ago, coming up on 3. 47%. It's probably enough to take this out. Come on, Ryogo. I believe in you. Yeah, okay. Good job, bud. But, yeah, Radio the Universe has a demo. It exists. You can play it. I've been waiting for that game since, like, 2014.
Wyatt is the only person who knows that this game exists.
That's not true. I was watching the Waypoint Next Fest game stream, and Kato kickstarted that game. Other people know about Radio the Universe. Nice. Love when Zoom activates. Ah, beautiful. What's the dungeon, like, roguelike-y card game that we both thought was pretty cool?
Dungeon Drafters.
Dungeon Drafters, yeah, I'm really excited about that. That felt a lot like, we've been playing Icon recently. I'm in 2 separate Icon campaigns because our Stone Topic campaign has briefly transitioned to an Icon, like, 4 to 5 session game. And it really feels like you're playing like a single character roguelike style, but the way the abilities work and like activate really reminds me a lot of the way Icon plays in a way that I find delightful.
Wyatt, the Cypher's super accurate this close, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to take damage.
Fair. So it's very funny because the way that game works,
Hang on, I just want to point out something. I have 86% accuracy on this counterattack. And he's all the way over there. Earlier, when I shot him right in front of me, I had 48% accuracy.
I don't know.
What is going on? Anyway,
Who knows how guns work?
Go on. Yeah, who knows how guns work? Oh, sick! Okay, hold on. How much better is one rate of fire up 3 compared to 3 rate of fire up 1?
Wyatt, here's the thing you need to think about, though. The arms we have just have rate of fire up 3 on them, so that's like pre-installed. So
What?
we have rate of fire. Okay, you know how it just activated?
Yeah.
That's because of the arms we have.
No,
So-
we learn new skills because of the arms we have.
Yes, but it also is essentially like we already have it equipped because it'll keep being able to like go off on its own.
But
So
having it will make it more likely to fire off.
Yeah, it'll make it more likely to fire off, but also, is that better than just being like, okay, rate of fire up 1 can potentially fire, like, there's the chance of a skill triggering, here's 3 triggers that could potentially pull, or here's one big trigger.
Yeah,
that can
I
potentially
can't.
pull.
I'm not big-brained enough to do the math about which one's better.
And also, if you leave it, it'll just go into the memory. So
Someone do the math for us. Okay, hold on. So it's we don't know how likely they are to trigger is the problem. This is why I like simple games where you can actually understand which is the better strategic decision.
I had looked, and I'm giving you the advice that I had seen, which
Okay.
was, you know, you already have.
It was a mistake for numbers to get so high. Games should be less complex.
If numbers go above the number of fingers you have,
Yep.
it was a mistake.
Yep. 100% chances are on thin ice. D100, whatever you want to call them. Percentile-based hit systems. That's a joke. I like percentile-based hit systems. I find them slightly cumbersome in RPGs, but that's solely from an aesthetic standpoint. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fuck them up.
Oh. Oh, come on. Okay, well, I'm just gonna finish off that railgun, or whatever it is, the sentry. You know what they say, games discipline, you know how to play them. Hide in this corner and take guys out one at a time. Alright, there we go. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Let's kill this man. I'm zooming in to the point where all I can see is his chest in my reticle. Truly, he just got 360 no-scoped. Yeah, so we got Radio of the Universe, we got Dungeon Drafters.
I really enjoyed Bleak Sword, the new Devolver game.
Yeah, I hadn't played the demo for that yet, but that game looks sick as heck.
I described Bleak Sword as Dark Souls meets Super Meat Boy.
Which is a very, very good description. I'm just gonna take pot shots at this guy. And never get anywhere near him. Oh, also,
Phantom Brigade.
yes, thank you. Maybe it is Year of the Mech. I'm very excited about Phantom Brigade coming out in like a couple weeks, or I guess 3 weeks. Ooh, that's not good, but also we did confuse him, which is good. Come on, Zoom, activate. Okay, well that's fine.
The thing I was gonna say about Dungeon Drafters years ago, before Wyatt's controller disconnected and probably other things.
We just started talking about that.
Time isn't real, Wyatt. What kind of weapon is that?
We
Functional
did
beam
this
weapon.
already.
We can't handle that kind of firepower. Is each character, so there are 8 characters because there's 4 decks and each character starts off with 2 decks of cards put together, so, you know, the 4 can be mixed together and across 8 ways. And Wyatt and I, disparate from each other, separate from each other without talking, picked the 2 characters who, we covered all 4 decks between us. We had 0 overlap. Because there was a really cool Owl Monk, and I looked at him and went, Wyatt's gonna play that guy. I'm gonna try somebody else. And then I was like, who here is most interesting to me? And I picked the Catgirl Assassin. And she was so much fun. And then I tried to play the Monk to try the other decks, and I was like, oh, I hate this playstyle compared to the other one. Fuck this.
Oh, I really like the monk.
Yeah, that's because you didn't do a cat girl who could turn into a lightning bolt and kill someone.
I would like to try that.
Why? There's a card that lets you just throw a grappling hook and move across the stage to where it hits.
I would like to try that. I really like classic roguelike games, but I can find them extremely inaccessible. And switching them into like that card-based format and the really pretty like bouncy pixel art, like it's all super presentable in a way that like I can immediately wrap my head around, which is very pleasing to me. There was this wizard game that I can't remember the name anymore. Was it just called Rogue Wizard? That doesn't sound right. But anyway, it was really cool because it was like arcade style roguelike where it was one map, like an arcade board. Like there's no screen scrolling, everything you see is what's there. And like there's a bunch of monsters and stuff, and the challenge is to clear like levels. Classic type of playing a video game. I'm gonna shield this because I'm frightened. And the problem is when you open the game, you could basically buy any type of spell, and so like you had infinite build options for your character, but I look at that list and just like my brain shuts down because I don't even know where to start. And I feel like that's an extreme benefit of the roguelike model of doing things, like the deck builder element of doing things, like building your character as you go around like some base stuff, but then the rest of what you get is random. Let's see this thing. Come on, double attack. Nope. So yeah, and like I'm not saying that the wizard game shouldn't exist.
I mean, I think the wizard game,
the one I'm talking about. But I just have a weak brain.
Oh, also just wanted to say, your professor dies at the end of that game, and Rookwood cursed the girl and framed the goblins.
Nice.
Get fucked.
Did they really do the Dumbledore dies thing again? That's really funny. Okay, Ryoga's...
it's they're doing the Dumbledore dies thing, but it's trans people weaponizing it against bigots.
Oh, no, sorry. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean the Snape kills Dumbledore meme. I mean, they're like killing the mentor in the same way again.
I mean, mentors are meant to die.
Yeah, I guess as our Lord and Savior, Joseph Campbell dictated, all mentors must die. Also, Ryogo. Good night, sweet prince. May angels carry thee to thy rest. I really love taking out... Whoa! That guy's got moves! Did you see that?
Yeah! He dodged.
In a mech.
Blackjack, you do not need me to constantly touch
bad.
you. You're fine.
Okay. Well, I'm doing better than I was last time.
And that's all your Lord and Savior Dean Winchester will ask of you.
Oh, please don't.
Don't invoke his name, I know.
And now I get double assault and I don't need it. Well, get absolutely annihilated.
I mean, you'll get all of the little medals.
It's true. Jade Medal Lyman, forum address received. Oh god. Okay. I don't have any arms. Do I have healing? Nope. Well, he's useless. I guess he's useful for taking hits from people who aren't yet dead. That's fine. Okay, maybe not. These mechs do absurd amounts of damage. Okay. It's all up to you, bud. Come on, Kazuki. You can do it. Was that the right arm? I think it was. Or the
He wasn't
left
holding
arm.
a weapon.
Yeah, okay. Still got one missile. Oh. Oh, I guess it got blown up. Never mind. Oh, great. Well, okay. This guy's hitting me. Okay, I need to just hope for a good punch. Nope. That wasn't where I wanted to get hit. God damn it, I was so close this time. I cannot take two. I take out two mechs. Oh, with just my shotgun.
You're really... I was gonna say you're really fast, but unfortunately you can't attack and then move.
Yeah. Can only move and attack. Yeah, there's no way my arm's not gonna get taken out before I destroy these guys.
I mean,
I want...
what's the max range of your shotgun?
Not far.
I'd say like move as far away as you can. Like if you get up there, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I just need to survive this round. Problem is I can't fire back. That's gonna... Yeah, no way. I shouldn't have done that. We were so close. I mean, there's nothing I can even do. I just have to let myself die.
Oh,
I
you
can
could
eject.
Roku's fish stream. That sound.
Oh man. Oh. So I've been reading a lot about RPG theory recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a big discussion with some folks today. What do you prefer? Do you prefer games that give you like a lot of rules to work within that really guide the story in a specific way, or do you like looser, like well-structured core rules but that like provide a lot of freedom to work around?
Can you give me examples of what you mean to illustrate for our listeners?
Yes. So, hold on. I should start. I should get here and start actually progressing forward. A example of a game, that has a lot going on. I mean, a good one would be Pathfinder 2E, but let's say a simpler one. Let's do the one we're playing right now, Voidheart Symphony. A game that has extremely specific procedures for how a lot of stuff works in a way that is really good at gaming out how that works. But if you want to do anything else, you're kind of lost. You kind of can't really, like, because the rules are so specific that you can't really move outside of them without entirely inventing something new. There's no, like, base thing to fall back on because it's only specifics. Compared to something like Fist, which we played recently, which has just like 4 basic stats, and then the complexity of the game emerges out of different types of items you can use and like all the weird powers that your like character traits have.
Well, you see why
Use 2 PBTA games as examples.
Yeah. I believe, like most things, perfection can be found somewhere in the center. And because it's interesting because like neither of those games are games that I'm particularly like, I want to play those again. They're not my like philosophy because they're both on both of them being on the furthest edges.
Yeah.
Where
that's why I used both of them as examples.
Yeah. In which case, I fall more in the side of enjoying Voidheart. I personally, how do I put this? Okay. I think that having that something like Voidheart is something like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. It is going to give you a map in which here are the things you can do in here. But you know what? I can do that really cool.
Yeah.
I can do tricks here. Like once I learn the layout, I can make a character sing. Whereas something like Fist is, you've given me a sandbox and told me that I can do whatever I want with it. And I'm like, okay.
What? Sorry, go on. I'm pissed at that.
It's just something where I'm like, because it's a weird thing where in a lot of games where if it's just purely narrative, the ability to like try and do anything can be a little bit like it can be a little disheartening in some ways, because a thing that I like mechanical distinction. I like.
Yeah, you're a board game enjoyer.
Yeah, well, it's also the thing of like. This is the thing where I like about classes and playbooks. It's cool to be there, playing the same game, but have a bit of asymmetrical things happening. Where it's just like, Wyatt, you like being able to be like, I'm the wizard, I can do this.
I do.
Which is a lot cooler than, say, being like, I'm the wizard, so I have, well, cool, what does that give me? Well, I have a +1 to my lore stats. Oh, cool, I'm a hacker, I have a +1 to my lore stat, too. Oh, cool, so, okay. Theoretically, we can all just, mechanically, we're just the same.
I mean, one person can shoot a fireball, presumably.
Yeah, and whereas it's a similar thing to
Yes.
when I think I've been considering recently with my game Heroes by Hearthlight was
if I could edit video, I would have a little like sponsored content section come up.
It's not sponsored. I'm not paying you shit. Anyways, also that game is currently pay what you want. Anyway,
you should make it so people have to pay for that game.
I'm doing that with the when I finish Chapter 5.
Yeah, that's fair.
When I get it to like what I consider the 1.0, I'm raising the price, and then once I finish with the bestiary and all of the art, then I'm jacking the price up again.
So you heard it here first, folks. Get in on the ground floor of Heroes by Hearthlight.
They didn't hear it. Okay, I have communicated that with my devlogs, and I'm going to point that out again. Okay. Anyway, the thing I had been doing, a thing that came up, was I put mechanics onto player heritages, like if you are a dwarf or an elf. I took the heritage mechanic pretty much wholesale from Band of Blades. I really like how they do it, where they give
Band
you
of Blades is really cool. I want to play that game.
Here are four traits that are common among a particular heritage. Pick 2 of them that are true about you. And I really liked that. I tried to be thoughtful and not have any of them be
negative traits.
I tried not to have any of them. I tried to have them be reflective of the kind of core fantasy of like playing a dwarf or playing an elf or playing an orc, without, one of the traits for orcs isn't brutal or savage.
Yeah. Fellowship is pretty good at doing this too.
Where it's like, I want to... but the thing is, like, if you're playing an orc, you want to be strong.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's like... or, ones with particularly clear things. It's just a thing where I want to be pulling on those. The only one where I put things where it's actively negative in a fun way to me was humans, because we are humans, so
yes.
We get to like razz on ourselves. Which was like there are the skills in my game. There are the actions. Thievery and I think it was thievery and bluff, where I went, God, having anyone be like, this particular heritage likes to lie and steal, but I'm like, that's us!
That's us, that's humans.
But also I framed it as, human traits. Resourceful, +1 thievery. Creative, +1 bluff. You spin it. Like humans do. And I had a couple people come to me and be like, hey, I really don't like stats for player races. And that stuck with me for a while. because obviously I want to be sensitive to this. I don't want to, like, dismiss people's stuff out of hand. And I included rules for if you don't want to do this, if you want to be like, hey, I just want to, like, pick 2 stats that I get a bonus to.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wade Blades does it.
Yeah. And I still included my rules, and then I explained very simply, I like the mechanical distinction. Like, that is a personal flavor in my RPGs I like. Because... Yes! It's one of those things where it... In a very similar way to, like... Oh. Yeah, we've already seen this guy die.
We've seen all this before.
I want to... I want the mech that... If Wyatt and I build very different mechs, I want them to feel different. If they're different chassis. And the weird thing with fantasy shit is that we made it equivalent to, like, races, which it's not, because you're a whole other species, and we tied it into fucking stereotypes, and it's just like... It's a weird thing where I'm just like, no, I do feel like playing an elf and playing a dwarf should be mechanically different, because it's the difference between, playing a turtle and playing a spider.
Yeah, it's complicated. I've gone around and around and around on that, and, like, I still don't know where I come down on it.
Yeah, and it's just like, and so for me, it just came down to, I put in the game what I personally enjoy, and then I'm giving the people options to remove it. Which which again, like, hey, design games for yourself that you want to play. Because also, if people don't like it, they'll hack it out. And I think sometimes with sensitivity and what you can do is just, like, address it and make it easier to take out.
I'm like so nervous about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the gun, I think.
Nice. But yeah, I tend to really like mechanics in things that are reinforcing. Like, I played a fuck ton of Pathfinder, first edition.
Oh, my arm's gone.
And I was really hoping that they would slim it down for the second edition, maybe look at some of the stuff being done in the independent scene. Because I do really love that world. I have a lot of nostalgia and fondness for it, and there is some legitimately cool stuff in Pathfinder's world, where they pretty much went, so every country here is a different genre. In a fun way of just like, yeah, what kind of bullshit do you want to be doing? We've got all of it. We've got all the different flavors. And then they instead made Pathfinder way more crunchy in a way that I'm still not sure if it's personally my taste.
Okay.
A good RPG should be like cereal. I want the cream and the crunch. I don't just want to be drinking tap water or chewing on rocks.
I mean...
And then again, hey, there are exceptions. There are things where it's like, hey, this is pretty much entirely narrative, like Fall of Magic, which is like, you think it's water, and then you're like, oh shit, this is vodka. Okay. We're rolling. Or I put the rocks in my mouth and then bam, oh shit, they're pop rocks. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, the example I was going to bring up was Electric Bastionland, which is a really...
Oh yeah, you've been on a big OSR kick lately, my guy.
And this is why I've been thinking about, because I've been reading a lot of OSR games and have been thinking about like what in them I like. And the stuff I think I like most about them is stuff like Electric Bastion Land. With the if you don't know anything about Electric Bastion Land, go like look it up. I don't know if there's a free version or like, but look up like what at least some of the failed careers are, if they're like images people posted or whatever. Because the way Electric Bastion Land works is you roll your starting HP and
Oh, right. Sorry, I was getting this confused with Into the Odd. I love Electric Bastion Land's character creation.
Yes, and then you get a failed career that your character had before you started the game, and that determines a lot about what you've got like narratively. I haven't actually read Into the Odd. I want to. I know it has like equipment packages as its version.
Yeah, and this is why the same thing why people. I don't know anyone who's played like a campaign of it, but everyone loves Troika.
Yes.
Of like.
Yeah, Troika's another great example of this. Of
look
like,
at all the.
all these little guys.
It's a candy shop.
It truly is.
It's a candy shop, and it gives you it immediately. You get a roll on a table, which is fun. Everyone loves it. Here's the thing. Okay,
Everyone loves to roll on tables.
Everyone loves to roll on a table, provided you're not doing that like every round of combat. But like character creation. Okay, seriously, one of my favorite things, and OSR does this very well. One of my favorite things an RPG can do is tell me, hey, roll this handful, roll these dice like 7 times. Here's your character, because the thing. Okay, the theater kid part of me is not like. I am not the person who goes, yes, here's my moment to stand on the stage. The thing I love is, hey, here's a prompt. Here's a prompt and like a bit of an outline, and then you tell me to go. Love that shit.
Yeah.
So not a theater kid, an improv kid.
Well, and
Even
that's what
more
tabletop
annoying.
games are, right?
Yeah, but I've also I know a lot of people who, and some have said I understand this. You know, people allowed to like XCAR if they're like I don't want to do this. Personal comfort, that's all fine. I also see a lot of people who are just like, hey, do something random, get outside your comfort zone.
Yeah, and it helps too that like, yeah, a lot of games nowadays are being made, a lot of indie games in particular, are being made with the honesty of the fact that most people don't finish TTRPG campaigns. You and I are like extremely lucky people in that we have a group that has fairly consistent and regular schedules, and are dedicated enough to this as a hobby to.
We are all broken enough to have.
Yes.
We are all broken in a similar way where our schedules align.
Yes. And like that is great. Like there are games for us, but a lot of people don't have time, and so there's a lot of games being made now that are designed to like cut down as much of the like busy work as possible. For example, like you said, just like rolling up a character in 10 minutes, and then also designed around like, I don't know, playing it for like 5 or 6 sessions or whatever, having like one fun adventure.
Yeah, I personally really recommend Trophy Dark for this.
Yes.
That game, Trophy Dark is like, it really does feel like a handful of pages. You will generate a really interesting character really quick. Also, yes, this is very me. That game, you're going to die. That game is made for a one-shot. You are foolish adventurers going into a dark forest and a monster will kill you. But how?
Yeah.
It's the journey, not the destination. And God, look, there's something so freeing about that when, like, if you know that going in. Because also, if you're gonna die, that frees you up to be the most horrible person. You can be like the shitty guy everyone cheers for when they die in the horror movie.
I'm so scared right now.
You could be the worst person imaginable. You could be Clementine Kesh.
Yeah, I think, speaking of Clementine Kesh and Partisan, I truly think that Forged in the Dark games, like, I drift away from them, but I think I will always come back to them. I think they're my baseline in terms of what I like as far as game design goes, because there's enough going on with them that there's a lot of, like, character options. There's a lot of, like, stuff you can do to be mechanically distinct from other characters and fun little, like, things, but also the, like, core system design is robust enough that you don't actually need any of that. You can have enough, like, you can do your own stuff with it to the point where, like, I mean, that's why there's so many hacks of it, right?
Yeah. Hey, Wyatt. Good question. Okay, so let's say somebody wanted to try, like, a Forged in the Dark game. They were new to the system, but they wanted to play something kind of like D&D. What would you recommend?
I think I'd maybe recommend Raiders in the Dark. No,
this friendship's over. This podcast is over.
I'd recommend. I mean, I do really like. If to talk about something that isn't your game, which is extremely good. I do really like that super simple, like 1 to 2 shot designed game. Is it called Into the Dark? No, Blades Against Darkness never came out. Austin ran it for Giant Bomb.
No, I know the one you're talking about.
I have it. I'm checking my.
I
think Into the Dark is what it's called. Yes, it's called Into the Dark by Strauss Azamovic and John W. Sheldon. Strauss and John. John worked on Scum and Villainy, right?
I believe so, and then Strauss did Blades. I don't know.
No. John Harper did Blades. Strauss and John did Band of Blades and but it was
the other Blades. There's Blades in the Dark, and there's a Band of Blades. Which I will pretty much.
Hold on, this is a different John.
Hold up,
it's John
1 second.
Little that did. Wait, did John? Is this the same John? You know what? Oh no, John LaBeouf Little worked on this too. Okay, so yeah, there's a. Oh, John Shelton did the illustrations? Okay, anyway, we need to keep playing this game. Anyway, Into the Dark is really cool. That's all. It has its own thing going on. It's like a post-apocalyptic, like, future game where, like, everything's become fantasy, because, like, magic invaded the world, and, like, yeah, that game's pretty cool. It's like it doesn't run like D&D though. It's like a way, it's more like OSR inspired. That, like, crawling in a tomb in the darkness is like a monster hunts you, instead of like the ranger doing a Legolas shield slide down the stairs and, like, hitting 4 guys. Which is if you want to play that, if you want that to happen, play Heroes by Hearthlight.
Yeah. Hey, White, could you pause the game real quick?
Video, you mean?
Yes, the recording.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm so scared that I'm about to die.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Please, fingers crossed, please. No! Center myself. Emma, please kill him. Okay, that's fine too. Okay, that's not good. Please hit the body. Please hit the body. Please hit the body.
Or miss.
Okay.
That's so fucking tense right now.
Oh, if I only had one more missile.
Wait. You can, do you have any missile reloads in your pack?
I don't think so.
Double check, because you might be able to, like, hide behind that and hide behind the pillar, reload, and then, like, snipe him with the missiles.
Yeah. Just
No.
shield repair. Which we should do, but I need to get over here because I need to sneak up on him. I really want to hit this guy, but I have to hope that he doesn't stop surrendering this turn. Come on, okay. Over here, gonna hit him.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Press and piss.
That's a bitch and then you die. Okay. He's just gonna keep sitting there, so I'm gonna run up. Oh, this is not good. Oh, and the shield repair didn't work for some reason. I just need to hope I survive. There's no safe way to get up to... okay, you know what? I can move here and see if I can move further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Metal Gear.
I just have to hope that he doesn't... Oh, wait. Maybe here is safer. Please don't move. Please don't move. Please don't move. Oh, he can shoot me through the pillar. It's... Oh, but... Okay, so the pillar's reducing accuracy. I have a 30% chance. Oh!
Oh, stunned! And it's...
Well, and my arm's out, so that's it.
Yeah.
I can maybe get out of the mech and go try to shoot him to death with my pistol. That's it.
Yeah, I mean...
That's the only thing I can do. I wish you could, like, headbutt or body slam or something. Like, I still have a giant...
I think it's
industrial
I
machine.
think it's a skill.
It is a skill. Well... I confused him. You know what? I'd be confused too if someone hopped out of their mech and started shooting my giant war machine with a pistol. Oh, this is so funny.
Thumbnail definitely has to be Emma shooting this thing.
Yeah. What are the odds? I want someone to calculate the odds of me winning like this.
0.
If I keep stunning him... What if I destroy the laser gun?
It's a good question.
Alright. Is it strange that there's some degree of hope in my heart right now?
Yes.
Oh, wrong arm.
Aim, Emma, please.
Wrong arm again. Wrong arm again. Oh.
Truly, this is the front mission.
Let's try one more time.
Yeah, okay.
I know we've been here for an hour and 40 minutes, but I don't care. I want to try again. There's a fire under my ass. Also, there's still a thing I wanted to talk about. Which is, I think the thing I want the most is... So a thing I've been thinking about / looking at, and is a thing in TTRPGs that have lots of random... Oh, I forgot to mash through this again. That have lots of random tables, particularly random character generation. That's like... There may be some types of character that will never happen. That no one will have ever played because the chance of rolling them is so low. And there's something about that that fascinates me. Like if you look at the odds for Electric Bastion Land, it's low on any particular combination because it's like there's so many of them. But there's some that are like 3%, and there's some that are like 0.1%. And it's like,
there's
wow.
It's a very dumb comparison to bring up D&D, but this is very similar in some ways to me of the people who are like, no, I want to roll sats, because someday someone is going to roll all 18s.
All 18s, yeah. No, I think that's a fair comparison. I mean, there's less flavor there, because it's like you don't get a cool description for what type of character you're playing, but...
Yeah, I however, am generally I'm a big proponent of, like, unless your game is built to be perfectly, like, like, low numbers, and if you're a game with fucking stats, like D&D and stuff, roll for your stats. It's fun.
It's fun.
It, mostly because, in a very similar way, it's a fun thing to roll stuff, see what you get, and then you are having to augur your rolls and be like, okay, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I mean, this is again the thing with D&D is like, the reason why a lot of people don't is because the game is designed to be played for eternity. And so it's like, well, I'm going to be playing this character for the next 2 years, so I want them to be, like, decent.
Which, again, character death would solve.
Well, yes, and that's why I'm like, that's why, that's what gravitates people towards OSR games.
God, I don't think I've talked about this particular, what's the opposite of a bugbear?
Darling?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here's a particular one I don't think I've talked about. I fucking love Gamma World 7th edition.
Oh, yes.
This was based off of 4th edition, which... 4th edition's complicated. It's getting a lot of reappraisal, and I've looked at it.
I've also read it recently, and I'm like, this is pretty sick.
Yeah, no, the main issue with it is, like, a lot of the core is very good. It's, like, polished to a mere shine.
The layout is way better than 5e.
The main issue comes into stuff when you're getting into, like, magic items, how that's handled, like... that was also the game where they started adding in proficiency bonus, where it's just like, no, they added in the thing where you add your level to every roll.
Oh yeah.
And that was something where a friend pointed out. It's just like,
yeah,
that's just
absurd.
It's artificial inflation.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, and you don't like. If you don't do that, and you aren't essentially behind the scenes adding a CR to the monsters you create,
it's
the numbers say...
It's Skyrim levels of fake number go up, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's just like... a thing that really made me, like, interested in 5e for a minute was looking at it and going, oh, wow. Like, 20 is a high AC through a good portion of the game. And that is really nice, as opposed to Pathfinder, where I've seen that shit get...
Oh, yeah.
I've definitely seen in the 60s. I don't know if I've seen someone hit 70.
Well, and the thing... Sorry.
Anyway, sorry. But, no, finish this because I'm going to draw back to Gamma World.
Oh, nice. Okay. I just have to steal this guy's mech. What was I even gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna go back to Electric Bastion and Into the Odd, which the thing about them that is interesting me in that regard is that like it's not AC. I brought this up briefly a little while back. In that game, you don't roll to hit people. You roll to see how much damage you do, and if you don't roll over armor, then that's like not hitting them. So it's like it simplifies the damage roll and the attack roll into one thing.
Yeah, which I think is perfectly. I hate my brain where it's like, yeah, no, that's perfectly cromulent.
Yeah, it's perfectly cromulent. And the thing with that is like, your character may have 1 HP, but HP is a thing that restores like instantly between fights if you catch your breath. Your actual character's health is their strength stat. So it's when you start taking actual hits to strength that your character's being hit, which is the thing I also quite like. Because it also elegantly does the thing of like, you're wounded now, so you're not as good at doing things because your strength stat has gone down. That's all I wanted to say on that.
Okay, so... God, love Gamma World 7th edition. This was, again, the version they made out of 4th edition, and they streamlined the hell out of it. It was a game where you were going to die a lot. It was ridiculous, but it took like 5 minutes to create a new character, and everyone was always so excited to make a character, because here's how this works. You roll 2d20. 1d20 will be your primary mutation, the other one will be your secondary mutation. Those give you powers. You get an 18 in the stats represented by your primary mutation. In your secondary mutation, you'll get a 16 in that, both respectable numbers. If they are the same stat, then it's a 20. Then you just go down the line on your the rest of your character sheet and just roll 3d6s, because the game already gave the game already gave you good numbers for like your powers. It like, you know, it essentially went, okay, you're a fighter, take an 18 in strength.
Yeah. And
you're going to be good at this. Now let's see what else is happening with you. And you would get really fucking weird combinations of mutations where you'd have to be like, okay, I guess I'm a rat made of jello? God, I'm a telepathic yeti, so that's pretty easy to understand, I think. My deal. Okay, cool. I am playing a hot rod from the Shadow Dimension. Yeah, and that's our party.
It's our party.
It also was very simplified in that, and also, again, D&D does the worst thing with weapons, where Pathfinder does this too, where it's just like, hey, we need to make everything individual and give them different tags and traits. But the thing that does is that it very quickly becomes, well, which one of these is mechanically the best? And, you know, I guess, well, everyone's going to pick up this great axe.
Pause. This is also an OSR thing I like, where Great Axe does the most damage, takes up 2 inventory slots. You have 10 inventory slots. Do you want to spend 2 on that one? Like, okay, then that's going to become a thing about your characters. They carry this big stonking thing around that doesn't allow them to carry too much else.
Whereas, Gamma World shockingly, went the, like, Apocalypse PBTA route, which is, okay, one-handed weapons deal this much damage. Two-handed weapons deal this much damage. Here are their stats. Use strength. Use strength for melee, or dex for ranged. Cool. Then you would get, and then there was like armor. You could have heavier armor. It would decrease your speed by 1. So you'd make a couple of very basic choices. It's like, okay, do I want heavy armor? Do I want a weapon and a shield, or do I want a two-handed weapon? You'd plug that in, then you'd roll 2 times on a chart that had like trinkets and various items. That's your character.
I love to roll for trinkets and stuff.
Yeah, and it was fun because sometimes it'd be like, okay, here's a compass. Sometimes you get to start with a car. And so yeah, it was, everyone always wanted to see what kind of weird bullshit they'd roll. And then that game also had another system that honestly wasn't necessary, but is just perfect at the time, which is random mutations. The way that world worked, you always would have like a random mutation happening to you.
Yeah, this I think is really cool.
Which was a deck of cards. The alpha mutations. You, at the start of combat, you are drawing a card. So there's no point saving a card for later, because as soon as combat starts, you're drawing something new. If you have a way to use it between them now, use it. If you roll a 1 at any time, you swap out your alpha mutation. And they would just be like flat. Generally, they were just like, here are flat rolls, and like here's what you get if you manage to pull it off. They did have like types like dark powers, psi powers, and your primary mutation gave you a +2 to one of those types. So it's like, oh hey, cool, I'm naturally better at using this type of mutation. It's in line with what I've already got. And so it would just be could have a cool thing where, hey, you rolled a 1, that sucks, but also, oh shit, wait, I can shoot a laser beam from my forehead now? Or combat just started and you're about to start running to get into place. You want initiative. Oh wait, shit, I need to switch out my card. Oh no, I now have giant massive clown feet and my speed has been reduced by 2. They also had these cards. They had another deck of cards for Omega Tech, which was just, hey, you found like an actual cool item? Yeah, draw a card of like weird bullshit from like before the world ended.
Yeah.
And they were pretty much all one-shots. Some of them, I believe some of them had the Numenera thing where
a lot of this reminds me of Numenera.
I think a lot of them have the Numenera thing where it's like, hey, roll a d20, and if you roll a certain number, you get to keep it. But I could be misremembering. But pretty much they were like one-shots. However, if you were a high enough level, some of them would be like, hey, you can turn this item, instead of using it for a really cool thing once, you can instead turn it like you find a force field generator. And you can like activate it to be like, hey, you're gonna take half damage for the rest of this entire fight against all damage types. Or else you could go, oh hey, you're at least level 4? Cool. You're experienced enough that you could just turn this into a cool armor thing for you, where you won't be able to activate its other effect, but you'll get +2 AC from now on. It's like, do you wanna take that deal?
I do like to take fun deals.
And yeah, it's just fun little thing. It's very funny that to me that game apparently still has some love. If you go on Drive-Thru RPG, you can still get it, and they will print the cards on demand.
Oh, I forgot how weak my arms were.
Because unfortunately, Wizards of the Coast is Wizards of the Coast. So the thing that really sucked about that game was the Alpha and Omega Tech decks were sold as booster packs.
Yeah.
And nobody wants that.
Okay, this is really funny. I think I'm just fully trapped because this mech can't jump. And my other mech is in the way, so I'm gonna have to move it. Because what I was going to do is like use that other mech as like an extra mech to try to take hits with it. Oh, I was doing so well. I think the thing is we need more healing items.
You didn't stock up before the fight, Wyatt?
Well, we don't have any room.
I mean, everyone except for Sir Poldinger has a backpack.
Okay. Come on, my guy.
He had them paused. Hey, Wyatt, question.
Yeah.
If you immediately got the chance to be like, hey, here's the one game I want to run the most, what would it be? What would be the game where you'd be like, okay, well, I got a group for this, I can just run this?
Oh,
Besides Iron Skies.
Shut up. There are two wolves inside of me, truly. It really depends on the group. But the two ones that are highest are the Seacat system by Luke Arietz and Fellowship. Like, I want to run Electric Bastion Land. Sorry, not Electric Bastion Land. Ultraviolet Grasslands. Those two games have similar names. I want to run his Ultraviolet Grasslands adventure so bad. It's been sitting on my shelf for like over a year now, and I want to run it. And then Fellowship is just a delight. Run away! Wait, no, that's the wrong spot. Run over here. Switch to this mech. Chase me, fools. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, the thing I was gonna say that I started saying earlier before I started talking about failed careers is I think what I like most right now are games with the, like, basic looseness of something like Electric Bastion Land, where it's, like, really simple to make characters, etc., etc. Like, if you die, you die. If you lose, you lose. If you get tired of the game, like, that's it. But something that also has enough going on that, like, you could scaffold it out to, like, playing a full campaign in it. Like, systems for, like, learning new skills, or, like, doing new cool things, or using new types of magic, learning new stuff, etc. Like, start simple, get more complexity as you go on, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's fun. I know Troika has, like, systems for that. Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
Where, like, there's stuff in that game around, like, training and, like, learning new things. But a lot of that, like, the game waves toward it, but there's a lot of the time there's, like, less examples about how that would work, or, like, examples of what things, like, you could learn and do. And that is the upside of stuff like PBTA games. Like, you look at your sheet, it's like, oh, here's all the cool things I'll be able to do in, like, 10 sessions. Fellowship's also very good at that with its Destiny playbooks. It's like prestige classes.
Yeah.
What were you?
Well, would you care to guess what is the game I would probably be? What is probably the top of my like? Yeah, if I could get the group to run this, I'd run this.
Heroes by Hearthlight.
I already run that.
I know, that was a joke. Fun game.
Taking what you know of me.
I mean, this is weird because, like, you plan campaigns, like, multiple years out.
I have to, with the way our campaign is structured.
That's true. I mean, you did this to yourself.
You guys should have stopped me. A singing man started running up to you talking about the fairies in the multiverse, and you're like, yeah, we'll get in his van.
I'm so mad. We've done this like 4 times. We're gonna have to, like, change things. There's something wrong here with our core strategy, because I've been playing pretty strategically well, I think. It's just there's too many enemies. The next time, we're not gonna make you watch this fight again. We'll finish this off screen.
I will.
I'll make you do it.
Wyatt will hand me the memory card and I will beat it on my first try.
I'm gonna scream if you beat it on your first try. Maybe we should record. Do a late night extra, like half an hour extra recording to see if you do it on your first try, and then we just. Oh, okay. Before we end here, let me try to guess. Actually, to narrow things down slightly, is it a game you think I own?
I know you own it.
You know I own it. Okay.
Which doesn't narrow things down as much as people might think.
No, I have like 15 gigabytes of games. Okay, I have a joke answer that actually might be the real answer.
Yeah, it is Rick and Morty.
No. Okay. Will you let this be a joke answer, and then if it's really the real answer, I can laugh about it?
Yeah.
But will I get a second chance if it's not? Because I'm like...
Yes.
Okay. Invisible Sun.
Yep.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Perfect.
That game is so fucking weird, and I would love to have... You need the group with, like, the brain. I don't mean this in the smart way. I mean you need to be broken in the right way.
Yes, you need the brain rot. You need to hear that the way Vancian casting works is you have a little grid that you print cards out on that you have to fit in like Tetris pieces, and you need to be able to respond to that with yes, starry-eyed emoji in order to play Invisible Sun.
Invisible Sun really is an RPG made for board gamers.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a okay because characterization in that does not take a little amount of time. But
also, by the way, if you don't care about us talking about RPGs, you can leave now. I'm not going to hit any more buttons in this game.
No, the last thing I'll say really is just Invisible Sun. The thing that is so funny to me about that game is it cares about what your level of wealth is. Mostly because that can determine, like, your home. Because it's not just about, like, hey, you're cool wizards. It's like, no, you're cool wizards who live in a magic city.
Yeah.
And so you get to do stuff like, okay, cool. Let me tell you about this weird house I live in that is alive. Let me tell you about my moving castle.
More games need to give you a house to live in. I'm shaking my fist at the sky.
So it's it just becomes a thing where there was a actual play that was The Woman with Hollow Eyes. I tried to listen to it. I think it got canceled or something, and also my podcatcher just like, I think they were going for like a really weird way of like ordering that game and how they were playing it, and I don't think it worked for radio. But it was just also so cool because it's something where a thing that game allows for specifically is scenes away from the table. Like, hey, do you want to do a scene that's like mostly about you or something? You can do that with the GM in between. Hell, you can like write up a thing if you need to. Like, the game encourages that for the players thinking off screen in a fun way. I also, but yeah, no, that is.
It also fixes my problem with the cipher system.
Yeah, also Invisible Sun. If you don't know what this game is, please look it up. It is the most ridiculous thing.
It's okay. I'm gonna read. So most tabletop RPGs, it's like you have the player's guide, the GM's guide, the monster manual, etc., etc. Invisible Sun, you open up and you have 4 books. You have the gate, the key, the path, and the way.
It also originally came in a large black cube, which was called the Black Cube, which was storage for your books, everything in there. A circular deck called the Soothe deck, which is essentially an oracle deck that is tied directly into the game mechanics, which has like a large gold hand to hold whatever is the current Soothe card. And this is a Monty Cook joint, and he specifically made this for people who, this is like cool artifact at the table. Like you want to bring this to your table and pull all the stuff out and be like, oh, you're this kind of caster. Hands you a deck of cards that are just like, every character sheet looks wildly different, in a very fun, stylized way. And it's just like, oh god, I can't believe I'm gonna make this. Invisible Sun is the closest a board gamer will actually get, role player will actually get to getting the letter from Hogwarts. It is like somebody pulled this cube from another dimension, and now you're trying to do archaeology on it.
It's true.
What was this culture? They've sent us an invitation, and yeah, it's so much. It is the most. It is such a macro game. Where I'd be like, I would never make this somebody's first RPG.
Oh no.
I've met so many people who I'm just like, this is not the game for you.
But it is the game for me.
Well, it's a game I'd like to try. It's like, this is such a unique experience. It's such a unique thing. And also, I do get Wyatt understands this, because Wyatt only plays RPGs online but buys the print books. Sometimes you just want to have cool things, cool artifacts, which is...
Invisible Sun is an RPG for perverts. It is truly the most maximalist thing you can own.
Did you know that they made Ameritrash RPGs?
Yeah, yes.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like this. It would be really fun, to like find the right group to sink into this. Who are like, yes, I do want to hand me this book. I do want to like sink into the lore, please. Yes, I do want to
in the 17776 future / the old folks' home.
Why, look at this. You can play a guy who terminates at his midsection and becomes a castle.
Yep. Invisible Sun. It's good.
Maybe. We don't know. We haven't played it.
All right.
But Wyatt does love Numenera. That's his favorite system.
I have a deep affection for Numenera.
Wyatt Numenera is me in Pathfinder.
It's true. No, genuinely, yes, that's correct.
Holds up this deeply flawed RPG. It's my little meow meow.
I've learned so much. Okay, we can't do this. If you want me to talk about Numenera next time, leave a comment. Yeah, I gotta go. We've been here for 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Wyatt's gotta go. He's gotta read more Numenera books for next time.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer. We should name this in such a way that people know that no progress is gonna be made in this. I mean, you should watch it anyway, or you should watch the first 40 minutes or whatever. I don't know why I'm saying this. If you're here, then you've seen the whole thing. I'm just gonna end the recording now.